Now we continue with the continuity, and in the last class we have seen the algebra of continuous functions. So I shall repeat this once again. If f of x and g of x, remember, if f of x and g of x are any two continuous functions at the point x is equals to a, then the following functions f of x plus g of x, f of x minus g of x, f of x into, it's not the composition, f of x into g of x, and f of x divided by g of x, provided g of x is not equal to 0. They are all continuous functions at the point x is equals to a. They are all continuous functions at the point x is equals to a. Now the next function is, the property is that every polynomial function, every polynomial function, every polynomial function is a continuous function, is a continuous function. Remember that every polynomial function happens to be a continuous function. Now you can take any polynomial. Polynomial means the one which contains algebraic terms. So f of x is equals to 2x plus 3, as we have seen, or f of x is equals to x square plus 3x plus 6. These type of functions, they are all continuous functions for all the values of x, for all the real values. Now we have seen how to solve the polynomial functions using LHL and RHL, and also the definition of the polynomial and also the definition of the continuous function. Now what about the trigonometric functions? Now we have to also see about the trigonometric functions. Trigonometric functions are sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, and all those things. So we shall see the continuity. What about the continuity of these trigonometric functions? And for that, the question is, discuss the continuity. Discuss the continuity of sine function. Discuss the continuity of sine function. Now the first one is, so sine function, it is for all the values of theta, and here instead of theta I will be taking it as x. So f of x is equals to sine x. Now remember, let c belonging to R, c belonging to R be any real number, then at x is equals to c, f of c is equals to sine c, f of c is equals to sine c. Now we have to check about the limit, and while you are applying the limit for this function, remember one thing that you have to see is, you have to apply the LHL and RHL rule compulsorily here. You have to apply the LHL and RHL rule compulsory here. Now LHL will be equal to limit of f of x as x tends to c. So this is c minus limit of sine x as x tends to c minus, which is equals to limit of sine of c minus h as h tends to 0. Here many of the students, what they do is, they directly substitute h is equals to 0, which is wrong. Here it is a trigonometric function. Here it happens to be trigonometric function. So here you have to apply sine of a minus b formula. So this is limit of h tending to 0 of sine a cos b minus cos a sine b, which will be equal to, now apply. So it is sine c cos 0 minus cos C sin 0. So this will be equal to, what is cos 0? Cos 0 value is 1. So it is sin C minus 0 is equals to sin C. Why? Because the sine of 0 is 0 if you look at the value of sin 0 and cos 0. Similarly, I will be going for RHL now. Similarly, we will go for RHL. So here RHL will be equal to limit of f of x as x tends to c plus limit of f of x as x tends to c plus, which will be equal to limit of sin x as x tends to c plus. Change the limit. So it is limit of sin of c plus h as h tends to 0, which will be equal to limit of h tending to 0 of sin c cos h plus cos c sin h. Now apply this. So it is sin c cos 0 plus cos c sin 0, which is equals to sin c plus 0, which is equals to sin c. Now here LHL is equals to RHL is equals to the value of the function at x is equals to c, which is equals to sin c. Hence, and since c is an arbitrary value, c happens to be an arbitrary value, the function is continuous for all the values of x. The function will be continuous for all the values of x. Now, one more thing that we are going to discuss is we are going to see what about the cos function. We will see whether the cos function is continuous or discontinuous. So there I will be taking f of x is equals to cos x. So let here also c belonging to R be any arbitrary real number at x is equals to c. F of x is equals to cos x. So f of c is equals to cos c. F of c is equals to cos c. Here again I will be applying the LHL and RHL method. So here LHL is equals to limit of f of x as x tends to c minus. So it is limit of cos x as x tends to c minus, because the function is cos x. So this will be limit of cos of c minus h as h tends to 0. So this will be limit of h tending to 0 of cos a cos b minus or plus cos sin a sin b, which is equals to cos c cos 0 plus sin c sin 0, which is equals to cos 0 is 1, this is 0, so this is cos c. Similarly, RHL is equals to limit of f of x as x tends to c minus, which is limit of cos x as x tends to c plus, here plus. So this is limit of cos of c plus h as h tends to 0, which is equals to limit of cos c cos h minus sin c sin h as h tends to 0. So here it is cos c cos 0 minus sin c sin 0, which is equals to cos c. So here also, since LHL is equals to RHL is equals to f of c is equals to cos c, the function here also it happens to be a continuous function. So further problems regarding continuity we shall take up in the next class. Thank you.